the greatest thing I have ever seen in my life. This is amazing.
Hi, Minasan! It's your girl ChristieOtaku. We're back with another video. Today we have the August haul. We've been waiting for so long. Apologies again. For some reason, a lot of the figures that I've been ordering have been taking really long to get here. Again, this is kind of the same issue with last month. One figure, just for some reason, production just took a long time for the warehouse to receive it. So that's why I'm getting it a bit late. So apologies. So sorry, but we're finally here. It's already the month. September's almost over and we're just now doing August. So it's gonna be probably a delay on the September haul for this month as well. But anyway, let's get on with what we have. We have a pretty big haul this month. 3 scales and 6, well, if you count prize figures, technically 4 scales, but I don't count it. So 3 scales, 1 prize figure, and 6 Nendroids. We have a lot of stuff in this haul. A lot of it's also for gift. And a lot of it, as you saw earlier, does not have a box. So that's why you guys didn't see everything like that, but in the intro. But let me show you what we got. Thanks to a good friend of mine, I'll have her channel in the description. Her name is Poketrap. Thanks to her, I was able to get my hands on this beautiful Gojo, I almost said resin. Gojo, I've been getting into resins way too fast now. Gojo, oh my god. This figure. I was able to get it because of my friend. She gave me such an amazing deal on him. And I also got the Nendroid of Gojo, Annie Todori. And it turned out my fiance, she wanted it, and I was like, you know what, it's fine, I'll give it to you. So it was mine, but I gave it to her. I can easily snag this figure. I don't think it's in super high demand, and in fact I think it has gone down in price since its release. But Gojo is an amazing scale. I am so happy to give this as a gift. I think eStream has done an amazing job with this Gojo. I think by far maybe one of the best Gojo scales that there are of him. I do have the Sakuna eStream ordered, and I do have the Ghetto scale from them as well. So eventually I will be getting this Gojo again. Hope maybe in Japan. I'll snag him. But he's nonetheless a flawless. I just love the base, and I love the effect of the like energies, the curse energy going around him. And I love how it's based off the manga cover. He looks so cool. So detailed, and I'm so glad it's gone down in price because it's just a phenomenal figure. And yeah, I think the shading, the sculpting, and everything is just spot on. The teeth especially, I really love the detail on his face, the mask kind of being pulled down and his hair is kind of showing. I think it's an amazing figure. I highly recommend if you guys can get a hold of this one, really do, because he is so handsome. Anyway, so that's one of the few figures. I'm gonna go into the next one that's out of the box. Now this one I bought pre-owned. Oops, sorry, I should have took that off. I have stickers on her. Hopefully don't get demonetized. But we have the 1/4 scale Erica. I bought this off of My Figure Collection. Now this scale is pre-owned because again I just bought it from MFC. Now the person who I bought this from, thank you again so much for the amazing deal. I want to know your guys' opinion in the comments about this. So I got her, like again, pre-owned, but she is pretty damaged. I don't know if you can see here, but she does have a hole in her tights right here. And another one right here. And again, I knew this when purchasing it. That's why it was such a low price. This figure has gone up tremendously. I used to have every single girl. I'll post pictures here of everyone. I love these girls. This is my favorite artist, Nita. I'm sorry if I probably said that wrong, but I love their art. They're the same character design for these girls as Shugen from Fate Grand Order, as well as what's his name? He's an archer. James, I think his name's James. I'll post pictures so you guys to know who I'm referring to. But all of my favorite characters, favorite artists, and I used to have every single character in this line from Binding. And I decided I was gonna start collecting all the girls back again. So I started off with her, and the person who I bought this from, was only $180. Now, I knew the damages, I was totally fine with that. To me, that's a fantastic deal because these figures go for $400 to $500. Now, the only problem is that the tights ripped, and she does not come with the tray, because if you guys know, she's supposed to have a tray with the drink, and she does have her weapon, which is one of the main key reasons why I really wanted to make sure it was there. And she has a table, but it fell, so the chair, I mean, I put it down there. And she did have playing cards that she's supposed to be holding. I did not get that with it, but I knew. Her wings are all perfectly fine, and when I ordered her, she did not have a box either, nor did she have the card. Now, for some people really like that card. Me, it's honestly not a huge need. I mean, it's cool illustration, but I feel like it's not necessary for me to have like with it. If I get a deal, if I get it cheaper, then I'm definitely gonna get it cheaper. But I just love her so much. Her butt is so big. But they sculpted, I just love the art and I love everything. She also has a little paint damage on the top of her head, but again, that doesn't bother me because it's her top. I'm not going to really be looking at that. I plan on getting all the girls again and putting them on all together. I'm not sure why the tights ripped or how they ripped, but due to another YouTuber who I've been watching lately, Battle Tide, I'll put his info in the comments below, or the description, I mean, below. They do amazing custom made bases, and they have inspired me to kind of like repair her. That's another reason why I snagged her. I don't know if I can fix the hole in the tights per se. Maybe if I get a toothpick and maybe get some fabric glue, or I don't know, something to kind of stick those back together. I can easily find at my local craft store like a little tray here, like the one that she normally comes with, and maybe add my own custom cocktail drinks. I don't know, maybe I can look on Etsy and do my own type of research, but I'm excited. This is my first time ever doing a project like this for my figures. So, I don't know, I'm hoping it turns out worth the price. I mean, it already to me is worth the price, but I mean like the effort that I will be doing. And I hope I can find what I need to make her even stand out better than she did before. So, yeah, I'm really happy I got her. Super good deal, and I can't wait. Next, we have the actual scales that came out. This is the scale that took forever to come from Minden Game. We have Ray, the Radio Evil Part 2 line. I already have Asuka. I'm happy, and I cannot wait for Karyu and Mei and Shinji, everyone. I got the code version. I just think I got everyone in that version. I think Ray looks astounding. She looks so pretty. I love her shoes. Fun fact though, I did not realize it. The clothes that they wear in this line are real clothes. Once I get her out the box, we can talk more about that. But I love her. She is stunning. This is again the reason why everything took so long for this video. Excuse me, but she looks so good. I cannot wait. And then now let's do a quick run of the Nendroids. We have, again, like I said earlier, thanks to my friend PokeTrap, I was able to get Gojo and Itadori. I finally have them. I love Yuji, one of my favorite characters, but as well as like Toji and Geto and Nanami. Yuji is probably my fourth favorite, but I'm super happy to finally have them. I'm trying to get more characters, especially Nabar and Megumi, because of the new faceplates that came out. Here's some pictures. I gotta get those. And we got Bocce. I'm so happy. I love Bocce the Rock. The anime is so good, and I can't wait for the movie that's coming out soon. But I have her friends ordered already, and I cannot wait to get Bocce and her guitar or her stress face. She's just so freaking cute. We have Oberon, Pretender from Fate Granddaughter. I love Oberon. One of my favorite characters. I love his third ascension. He is just so sassy, and I just love how his personality is like his real self in his last ascension. But this is the first one. I think he's just super cute, and I love the moth that he comes with. I can never get him in the game, but I'm definitely getting the altar scale from, I just said altar. I'm getting his scale from altar, and I'm super excited. I love Oberon. I love him. I can't wait. So then we also have, I keep calling her Uzumaki, but she's from Uzumaki. This is Kiri Goshima from the story Uzumaki by Juji Ito. I was so excited for this. This is my first black and white kind of scale of anything I've ever collected in my whole collecting life, and she looks so good. I love her so much. I cannot wait for the anime to come on Adult Swim. Definitely gonna be watching that. But she is pretty lackluster, to be fair. Not much going on. I can understand why, but at the same time, like, disappointing. But you know, what can you do? But I'm just happy to have her. I love Junji Ito, one of my favorite artists. I would do anything to support his work. I have a lot of his books as well. So this is my way of showing some support to that too, because I hope he gets some commission from this. I'm sure he does, but I love this so much. And then the last Nandroid is a throwback to some really old anime. If you guys know, you know. Zatch Bell or Gash Bell. The Japanese call it Gash Bell, but English we have Zatch. I love Gash. He is so cute. He is my absolute favorite, well, one of my favorites he's the main character. But I love him. I hope they make Kyo, and I hope they make other characters too. But I was so surprised they announced Gash out of nowhere. Good smile. And he's so precious, so adorable. He has his Volcon 3000. I always get mixed up, but he's so cute. If you guys have not watched his anime, I highly recommend it. I think it's pretty long though. It's quite old, but I'm so glad Gash is getting some stuff. I know I used to have, I can't remember the character's name, but I had like a Figma of that character, and Mega House do have scales of these characters, Gash and Kyo, and my fiance actually had those scales, but I'm super happy to finally get him. And last but not least, of course, we have to Miku. This is the subculture Miku, or more like Jirai Miku. I think she is so cute. I did not get this. I wish I did. This is my fiance. She fell in love with this Miku when she was announced a while ago. She is so pretty. There's two variants to her already. There's the pink and the white. This is the white one. I believe the pink one is only obtained through the Crane games in Japan. I am hoping when me and my partner go to Japan, if you guys didn't know, some new people don't know, but I'm going to Japan and I really want to find this Miku. I hope I can snag her somewhere without having to pay an arm and leg with either a Crane game or just because she's super rare. I don't think she's limited or anything, but there was only 1 or 2 shops that we knew that sold this figure. So I'm hoping she won't be too impossible to find once we get in Japan. But anyway, that's all the figures we have in this haul. Let's get on with the unboxing. Getting the base first. It's the same base as like Asuka. Simple, clear, has the Radio Eva logo on the back, and then it just looks really amazing. I love Rei. I was having a hard time deciding whose fit I love the most out of this whole line. And I still have to say, I think out of everyone that I've seen thus far, I could say confidently that Rei is definitely up there in my at least top 3 favorite fits in this line. Hobby Max has done an amazing job thus far with every character. I really want the shirt that she's wearing, the Fila Evangelion. Like I said earlier in the video, these clothes are literally, you can buy these clothes. I think the only thing you can't buy that Rei is actually wearing is the actual jacket itself. But she is so stunning. I love how just calm and beautiful she looks, her expressions, her beautiful red eyes, her beautiful sculpted hair, the ruffles, the layers all over the jacket, the everything is just so spot on. Even the detail of these patches all over her jacket, and it's kind of like little hints into the actual anime, like Nerve Guest. It's just so cool. It's just a great touch. And I think the best thing I love out of everything is her shoes. Definitely her shoes. Sad thing is, when I did get her, she did have a black scuff. It's hard to see, but you can tell right here. My finger kind of points at it. She has a little black marking on the back of her hand. But nonetheless, she is absolutely stunning. I got her next to Rei because I really want to get the image of them together, and it just looks so good. I also forgot to mention Poketrap. I also got this figure from her as well, from Konosuba. I love that Konosuba is actually a great anime, one of the funniest animes I've seen in a very long time, next to Prison School. And I don't know, I just had to get this one, especially with this character holding the underwear. I have to get Darkness again because Darkness is my favorite character. Kazuha is up there too, I think my second favorite. But I love this. I cannot wait to get the characters again. Konosuba. If you guys haven't watched it, I highly recommend you get it because it's such a good series. Next, we're going into the Jiraimuku prize figure. Now, this is the base subculture, and then the base is so cute. It's all black and the little pink prints with the X's and like ribbons and everything. It is so nice. It's simplistic, but also very cute. She is all easy to put together. Just attach her to the base and you put the balloon in her hand. And I must say, she is so nice for a prize figure. I have not bought a prize figure in years, in such a long time. I only get prizes unless it's like a Miku character I really love. And this is a Miku I wish I would have known more about because I really would have got her. Her outfit is goals. It is legit so cute. I love the heart buckle on her waist. Her hair is in pigtails, but you can see it's also braided, and she has the bobby pins in her hair, the ribbons hanging at the end of the buns. Her eyes are even so detailed as well. They're hearts, and the bottom of her hair is like the blue, but it goes to a transparent pink. It is such a nice touch. I highly recommend if you can get this Miku. She is a must-have. She is quite small, but nonetheless perfect. Even her shoes are honestly so cute. This Jidai fashion is honestly super cute. My fiance loves this fashion. It's not so much for me to wear, but I just think this is such a great addition to her aesthetic and her collection. And I highly recommend, again, get this Miku. I'm definitely going to be trying to find her and trying to get her in Japan because she is a flawless figure. She's pretty cheap. I think only about the shipping total maybe like $40 or less, so you guys can totally snag her. Next we have Bocce. I am so excited. This is her face plates. You can have her stressful. All her face plates are stressful, but I love it so much. She is so cute. Here's her guitar here. And then you also have this other piece here, which is her like wrapping herself in the blanket. You just take that little white protecting part off and you put the head plate in there. I love her. She is so cute. I think she's an amazing android. She is not like the most accessories, but I feel like with what she does come with is perfect because it's not too much and it's not too little, and you can do so many mix and match pieces with her. This is her again wrapped in the blanket. It's so cute because her little feet are sticking out. I love it. And I love this one too, her crying stress face, like she just wants you to stop and don't be mean to her. You have to protect her at all costs. I think Bocce is an amazing character. I'm so happy me and my fiance watched the anime. If you guys didn't know, they're actually making more faceplates of Bocce. I'm definitely going to be snagging that as well. But I love the expression with her eyes are all like bundled and she's crying, and it's just super sad and just so cute at the same time because you just want to help her, and she's just a great character. I cannot wait for the movie to come out. Then we have another pose. I don't even know how to start explaining this. I feel like this is the expression when she's really overwhelmed and like, you know, when she had to get the job at the not cafe, but you know, at the place that their friends work. I can't remember. Starry. She was like just like, wait, hold on. Like, it's just so expressive in her Nendroid, and I just love it so much. It's just like her eye is lower than the other and her mouth is just all broken. I think it's so good. It's such a nice touch how they did this Nendroid. Fantastic. 10 out of 10. I'm already sold on this. I would buy another. And this is her with her guitar and the pick in hand. The guitar was a bit tricky to get into her hand, to be honest. You do have to take the head plate off, or her whole head off, and then wrap the guitar around her waist or her body. And you kind of have to angle her hand in a certain way to get the guitar to fit. But after a minute or two of getting it in, it looks really nice. I love how it came with her second guitar, not her first one. And I think that's a really good touch. I cannot wait to get the rest of her friends and put everyone in a band together, because Kita, Kita is the redhead, but the blonde one, I can't remember her name. She has the whole background of Starry, so I'm definitely going to be using that. Next, we have Uzumaki, or should I say Kirie? I think if I'm saying her name correctly. I love this Nendroid. I've never had a black and white scale of anything before. and I love it. Her hair is legit so good. They did the spirals amazing with this Nendroid, and even though it's still two colors, there's still good shading with her hair. You can kind of tell she turns around, there's the middle of her hair is kind of lighter while the top of her head is a bit darker, and then the bottom of the curls or the spirals, it's darker too. Her outfit is pretty simple. It's her school uniform, and her skin is a gray tone with her shoes and a little bit darker, and her skirt clearly black. I really wish she would have had a spiral base. I think that would have been so much more clean, so much way more better. And I love this detail with the background here. It came with the figure or the Nendroid that you can have the spiral Uzumaki in the back. It's just so good. The first pose here, we have her freaked out face with her, I think this is her dad, because I haven't read the Uzumaki book in a while, but this is her dad, I believe, in the snail form when everyone's transforming and turning into like these disgusting animals or these weird things. But I love the detail with the dad. You can kind of see the hair and the eyeballs, and then the teeth at the bottom of the snail is just really eerie and nasty, but it's so good at the same time because Uzumaki is so creative and he's such an inspiration. I love his art so much. But I think her expressions are flawless. It captures exactly everything that's going on. And I also realized I think they didn't give her too much because the anime is coming out and they don't want to spoil too much if you haven't read the book, which I'm sure almost everyone has read Uzumaki, especially if you like horror. But I think she comes with a good amount of stuff, even though it's still limited at this sense, because Uzumaki, it's kind of hard to capture a lot of the stuff that he has drawn in a Nendroid format. So I feel like they did a really good job with what they had. This is her in like a scared, kind of stressed face, a little sweat drop on the side. This is her holding her bag. Again, she doesn't have too many accessories when it comes to her holding things, or besides her school bag. That's pretty much it when it comes to her holding things. And then this is her with her dad and the tongue slowly turning into a spiral. I think this is so eerie. I did not use this because, again, it takes up a lot more space when you have so many ninjas like I do. You need to have as much space as possible. I'm definitely going to be using the snail little model with her, but I like how it's so nice that they gave this little background drop of the dad slowly like succumbing into the spirals. I think this is a great touch. I highly recommend you guys get her. Next, we have baby boy Oberon looking so cute. I love this so much. Upon opening and putting him together, he honestly does not have too much. This is his face plates. We have one eye winking and the two eyes closed like he's sleeping. I love the two eye closed one. It's so cute with this cute curled mouth. Oberon is so precious. I love him so much, especially his third ascension, like I said earlier. The details on this Nendroid is phenomenal. I cannot get over how good it looks. They did so well capturing every detail that Oberon has. The cape and the crown that he's wearing, his little moth friend too. And then, like, I can't even describe the type of clothing he's wearing, but just overall, the joints, you could open it, his cape, and it really looks like moth wings, which is a good touch too. The beautiful pattern, you can see the ridges and the lines like of a wing pattern, like on the moth. It is so nicely done. I am so happy to have Oberon. I cannot wait for his scale by Alter. It's flawless. It's perfect. I can't wait. This is the second pose. Again, he doesn't have a lot of accessories, but this is him with his hand out, kind of winked face. He's pointing at you. I think it's super cute. I would love an Nendroid of his third ascension, but I mean, I'm super happy with this one. I came later on, found out that this is actually his second ascension, not his first. Then we have a third pose with him, his eyes closed and his kind of cape closed, like he's wrapping around his body. This is so cute. Oberon is such a great character. I highly recommend if you guys, he's not in any animes, but if you guys play the game, you probably have done his storyline already. I think you guys should play Figure in order. It's a fantastic mobile game. It will literally drain you of your money though. So be careful, be wary. But I mean, the flawlessness of this Nendroid, they captured the pouch, the little satch going around. It's so perfect. And last, well, actually not last, last but not least, we have Itadori and we have Gojo here. I decided them together. I'm so happy I finally have them. I am so late to getting these Nendroids. Gojo looks so cute and Itadori looks adorable and precious. Thank you so much, Boki Chat, for helping me snag these two. I've been wanting them for such a long time. This is them with a Sakuna finger, Itadori, and then Gojo with his glasses off and hair down, and he's doing his domain expansion finger expression. I think it's super cute having both of them together. I can finally have a nice good set. I think the detail on Itadori is really nicely done for such an older Nendroid, and I think he was Nendroid 1500. And then we have them in his battle pose, or at least Itadori in his punching gonna fight pose. And then we have Gojo and him eating his mochi or daifuku. I think that's what it was. I can't remember, but it's green tea. I knew that because it's the green in it, matcha. But I think it's so cute. I love his expression. He's happy to eat his sweets. And then we have Yuji getting ready to beat up some mojito or beat up somebody. But you know, I love these Nendroids. They're so cute. I can't wait to get Nobara and Megami. And right now I have Maki and Inumaki and Geto, so now we're slowly growing with my Jujutsu Kaisen collection. And then we have this one, Itadori, now with his not black flash, but you know, his curse energy is growing. And then we have Gojo with his kind of crazed look, and he's getting ready to fight and beat some ass. It's just, he looks so cute. I think both of them together next to each other, side by side, looks so good. I'm so happy I got them. Gojo's Nendroid is so pretty. I love the detail with the lashes and the pretty blue eyes that he always has. It's perfect. Itadori, I love the effect of the cursed energy on his fist. It looks super good too. And then the last pose, we have Itadori. This is my favorite one. This is the one I'm definitely going to keep him in. It's him with his hand waving. And then we have Gojo with his glasses. And he's looking all cool. And I just love this so much. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments what is your favorite pose or your favorite Nendroid that we unboxed today. And thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!
1, 2.